Florianne, and I'm with the Boca Voice. And today we're doing our first segment in a series that we're calling What's Cooking Boca. We're focusing on best restaurants to have a business power lunch. And today I'm sitting down with Lew Langer from Abe Louie's restaurant in Boca Raton. Thank you so much, Lew, for sitting down with the viewers today at Boca Voice and talking to us about the power lunch at Abe Louie's.
Such a pleasure. Thank you for coming.
So Abe Louie's on a weekly basis handles an extremely high volume business clientele here. And from what I've seen, because I dine here quite often, Abe Louie's has cornered the market on the power lunch. From the moment these clients come in, from greeting, through the meal, to from the time they depart. Tell us how Abe Louie's has mastered the power lunch.
Well, you know what Abe Louie's is really known for is being a consistently great restaurant. And why I think we attract the power lunch crowd is at any given time in this restaurant during lunch, there's politicians, business leaders, local who's who's and celebrities. And being that consistent great restaurant that understands hospitality becomes this venue that high-end clientele just feels comfortable. And we're a relationship restaurant, so these folks walk in the door, we know what they love, we know what they're looking for, and it's become just an amazing place to entertain, both on the individual table side and from the event side. We've really become the focal point restaurant in Boca at lunchtime to do corporate events, pharmaceutical events, estate planning, and every other type of celebration that you could possibly do.
Absolutely, 100% agree. Now, tell us a little bit about your staff. I'm coming here for a first time because maybe we have viewers that haven't dined at Abe Louie's yet for a business lunch. From the clients that maybe don't have time for a lengthy lunch and those who don't want to feel rushed through their experience.
Sure. So something we talk about culturally often is meeting our guests' expectations, and part of that is on the read. If folks have only a limited amount of time to either have that meeting and grab a bite to eat, it's incumbent upon us to get them out the door as quickly as possible based upon their time considerations. And if you want to come in and have a beautiful, long lunch with wine pairings, we'd love to do that with you too. But it's really based upon what our guests are looking for, and it's our responsibility to make sure that we're meeting those needs.
Great, because no one likes that pressure of feeling rushed or
Correct.
Interrupted, especially if you're in the middle of a business conversation.
And that's the hope. That should be part of the service culture at this level. Should be able to read what our guests are expecting out of their experience in this restaurant. So, like the time constraint, our staff and our team is really looking to not be as intrusive, but to be anticipatory and to be as attentive as that experience is looking for. So when it's that business format where they're engrossed in conversation, the ins and outs should be seamless versus that highly engaged, highly emotional connection charged type of relationship that we normally do service under that guise.
So I'm assuming that the staff here must undergo some serious training.
They do, and what's incredible about the team here is I have very little turnover because my staff, not only being I think the best in Boca, we really carved out a year-round niche that even in the summertime, in the Boca Ratons of the world, which might experience somewhat of a seasonal push, we really don't take a foot off the pedal anymore. So we're getting that business leader, politician, heavyweight clientele all year long now. So my staff is really in tune to serving and meeting their expectations and needs.
Great. And also tell me about how you accommodate dietary restrictions on the clients. I mean, you have an extensive, wonderful menu, which I love.
We do, but you know what? That's a great point. In today's world, whether it be allergy prohibitions or just specific dietary needs, we're really engaged when it comes to dining safely at Abe Louie's. It takes both a manager and a chef's involvement to create that safe platform for our guests to come here that do have those special needs. And we take that very seriously. What I found is some of our best relationships come from the fact that those specific guests know that they can dine here safely. So they dine here often.
Mm-hmm. That's very important. Speaking of diet menu items, so I want to discuss what is your favorite menu item?
I have so many favorites, Lori.
I do too.
But selfishly, I love our bone-in ribeye, USDA prime. It's such a heavily marbled, highly flavored cut that if you don't mind picking a little bit of fat out of your teeth, which I don't, to me, I think it's just heaven on earth. It just melts in your mouth.
Getting hungry.
Me too.
Now, does Abe and Louie's provide specials? Something that maybe is often on the menu on a weekly basis, or maybe one night you have something in particular you focus on?
We do. We do daily specials, and it's usually highly focused on a local seafood program. For our brand and for myself personally, the mark of a great steakhouse must have a pristine seafood program to complement it. And the access that we have to not only incredible local fish, but a little bit of the incorporation of the Northeastern seafood program from Maine lobster and the seasonal stone crabs that are now available from October through May 15th. And there's tons of options outside of the normal meat and potatoes type of genre.
Okay, awesome. Now, let's talk a little bit about the private rooms that you have here, that Abe and Louie's is able to accommodate more than just your 4-top, 6-top, 8-top. Tell us a little bit about that.
I have three event spaces. Two of them have the ability to become fully private. One of them has a semi-private offering. The semi-private offering holds up to 16 people. My smaller private offering maxes out at 18. And my biggest private dining room maxes out in the 50 to 60 range based upon how close everyone wants to be. And those closed-in environments have been incredibly amazing for estate planning, for pharmaceutical companies, for marketing companies. If you need that extra privacy or you're doing a screened-in presentation and want that audio exclusion as well, we have that ability to offer that. If you're looking for just a get-together that's a company offering and you don't demand the privacy, sometimes being part of the dining room, my semi-private wine table, really fits the bill.
So, Lou, I believe that one of the only things we haven't talked about yet is your lounge area.
What I love about the lounge area is, besides being the only true first come, first serve environment, otherwise reservations are always highly recommended at Abe's, is it's the area where you can come off the golf course and still feel at home. It's the area where if you're desiring the quick power lunch, we can knock that out for you right at the bar or at one of our high tops or at our banquettes in the bar. What it gives us is a completely flexible area that we can meet our guest needs and still not feel like you're in a dining room. Some folks want to dine in a less formal setting, but still want the quality of an Abe and Louie's. Our bar and lounge area offers that.
Well, there you have it. Abe and Louie's encompasses everything that a successful restaurant should be. I am proud to dine here as often as I can. And if you haven't had a chance to come to Abe and Louie's, you should check it out. Whether it's for a power lunch or for dinner, you should come to Abe and Louie's. And thank you so much for joining us today and viewing our segment, What's Cooking Boca. And thank you so much, Lew, for sitting down and talking to the viewers today.
Thank you, Lori. I appreciate your time today and appreciate everything.
See you next time.
Thank you.